Welcome back. It's part two for Sunday, July 31st, 2022. I haven't mentioned this early on, but hopefully you guys have had a great day or or having a great day. Just so you know, if you haven't heard part one already, please check it out. In addition, if you like what the channel does on a daily basis, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video pops up. Also, share the content so that people or share any gospel-based content that will edify people's lives. Like and comment if you want to show your support for me. When I reach you guys to read from the Common English Version of the Bible, you can find that in the YouVersion app. That's in the App Store and Google Play, depending on the device you may be using. That said, let's continue on. I'm going to restart with Deuteronomy 31 since it ended prematurely. Deuteronomy 31. Then Moses said these words to all Israel, telling them, I'm 120 years old today. I can't move around very well. I can't move around well anymore. Plus the Lord told me that you won't cross the Jordan River, but the Lord your God, He's the one who will cross over before you. He's the one who will destroy these nations before you so that you can displace them. Joshua too will cross over before you, just like the Lord indicated. The Lord will do to these enemies the same thing He did to the Amorite kings, Sihon and Og, and to their land when He destroyed them. The Lord will lay them out before you, and you will do to them exactly what the command I have given to you dictates. Be strong, be fearless, don't be afraid, and don't be scared by your enemies, because the Lord your God is the one who marches with you. He won't let you down and He won't abandon you. Then Moses called Joshua and with all Israel watching said to him, be strong and fearless, because you are the one who will lead this people to the land the Lord swore to their ancestors to give to them. You are the one who will divide up the land for them. But the Lord is the one who is marching before you. He is the one who will be with you. He won't let you down. He won't abandon you, so don't be afraid or scared. Then Moses wrote this instruction down and gave it to the priests, the Levites, who carry the chest containing the Lord's covenant, and to all the Israelite elders. Moses then commanded them, at the end of 7 years, at the appointed time in the year of debt cancellation, during the festival of booths, when all Israel comes to appear before the Lord your God at the location He selects, you must read this instruction aloud in the hearing of all the people. Gather everyone, men, women, children, and the immigrants who live in your cities, in order that they hear it, learn it, and revere the Lord your God, carefully doing all the words of this instruction, so that their children who don't yet know the instruction may hear it and learn to revere the Lord your God. For as long as you live on the ground you are crossing the Jordan River to possess. Then the Lord said to Moses, it's almost your time to die. It's almost time for you to die. Summon Joshua. The two of you must present yourselves at the meeting tent, so I can command him. So Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves at the meeting tent. The Lord appeared in the tent in a pillar of cloud. The cloud pillar stood at the tent's entrance. The Lord then said to Moses, soon you will rest with your ancestors, and the people will rise up and act unfaithfully, going after strange gods of the land they are entering. They will abandon me, breaking my covenant that I made with them. At that point, my anger will burn against them, and I'll be the one who abandons them. I'll hide my face from them. They will become nothing but food for their enemies, and all sorts of bad things and misfortunes will happen to them. Then they will say, haven't these terrible things happened to us because our God is no longer with us? And I will hide my face at that time because of the many wrong things they have done, because they have turned to other gods. So in light of all of that, you must write down this poem and teach it to the Israelites. Put it in their mouths so that the poem becomes a witness for me against them. When I bring the Israelites to the land I swore to their ancestors, which is full of milk and honey, and they eat, get full and fat, then turn towards other gods, serve them, and disrespect me and breaking my covenant, then when all kinds of bad things and misfortune happened to them, this poem will witness against them, giving its testimony, because it won't be lost from the mouths of their descendants. Yes, I know right now what they are inclined to do, even before I brought them into the land I swore. So Moses wrote this poem down that very day, and he taught it to the Israelites. Then the Lord commissioned Joshua, Nun's son, be strong and fearless, because you are the one who will bring the Israelites to the land I swore to them. I myself will be with you. Once Moses had finished writing in their entirety all the words of this instruction scroll, he commanded the Levites who carried a chest containing the Lord's covenant as follows. Take this instruction scroll and put it next to the chest containing the Lord your God's covenant. It must remain there as a witness against you, because I know how rebellious and hard-headed you are. If you are this rebellious towards the Lord while I'm still alive, it's bound to get worse once I'm dead. Assembled all your tribe's elders and your officials in front of me, so I can speak these words in their hearing, and so I can call heaven and earth as my witness against them, because I know that after I'm dead, you will ruin everything departing from the path I have commanded you. Terrible things will happen to you in the future because you will do evil in the Lord's eyes, aggravated him with the things your hands have made. Then Moses recited in their entirety the words of this poem in the hearing of the entire assembly of Israel. It's Deuteronomy 31. See if I have time for one more before we go to part 3. Let's go to Job 23. Job 23. Job answered, today my complaint is again bitter. My strength is weighed down because of my groaning. Oh, that I could know how to find him, come to his dwelling place. I will lay out my case before him, fill my mouth with arguments, know the words with which he would answer, understand what he would say to me. Would he contend with me through brute force? No, he will surely listen to me. There are those who do the right thing, can argue with him. I could escape from my judge forever. Look, I go east, he's not there, west, and don't discover him, north in his activity, and I don't grasp him. He turns south, and I don't see. Surely he knows my way. When he tests me, I will emerge as gold. My feet had stayed right in his tracks. I have kept his way and not left it, kept the commandments from his lips and not departed, valued the words from his mouth more than my food. He is of one mind. Who can reverse it? What he desires, he does. He carries out what is decreed for me and can do many similar things with me. Therefore, I am scared by his presence, think and become afraid of him. God has weakened my mind. The Almighty has frightened me. Still, I am not annihilated by darkness. He has hidden deep darkness from me. Job 23. I do songs real quick. No, let's just stop right here. I'll be right back with part 3 for Sunday, July 31st, 2022. You're listening to The Corner. Be right back.